Brendan Schaub, as we all know, is a walking contradiction, and here's why. A few weeks back, Bryan Callen talked about how wonderful of experience he had being cage side at a UFC live event. Ring spoke about this with Brendan on the Fighter and the Kid podcast a few weeks ago. Now, in true Bapa-like fashion, Brendan is jealous, of course, because he'll never have an opportunity to be cage side at UFC. So he dogpiles on Bryan Callen's wonderful experience being cage side, stating specifically that cage side doesn't mean anything. In fact, it's probably the worst seats in the entire arena, diminishing Bryan Callen's experience. Fast forward a couple weeks, Brendan is cage side commentating on a bare knuckles MMA match. Not only a match, an entire event led by, of course, Gamebred Jorge Masvidal. So we're talking about some cage side contradictions here. I'm not going to explain any further. I'm going to let the two talk about it right about now. Let's go ahead and check out both these moments.
And then came in, but
good seats.
Sitting. Well, I don't know. We were right behind Joe Rogan and Michael Bisping and John Anik. So I don't know if that's good.
It just depends. Can you see it great there?
That's a very good.
Because listen, it's fun to sit cage side and Joseph Rogan's our buddy. You're behind him. Hate to spoil the thing here. The best seats are not there because you have the pillars. You have a lot of people in front of you. You usually want to be now. Grant if you're a celebrity stuff, but you want to be kind of in the first, like not first row, but we're just above, so your eyesight.
Yeah, no, for us, it was great. I mean, seeing him that close. And for my son too, it was so awesome.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Fucking, he's getting in a cage and fighting.
I'll tell you right now, though, after sitting cage side. Having the best view in the stadium, in the arena.
Yeah,
I'm glad I'm on the outside
because it's brutal.
Oh, bud.
Because
you'll love this. You'll love this. You'll love this.
The dipshit is a redacted narcissist. Every calculated thought that passes through his bean cheese brain thinks it elevates him above everyone else. The dumbass thinks the world should suck his dick because he's thick. I mean, just imagine calling someone that when literally the only time Joe Rogan has been called Joseph is probably as a child by his own mother. And I'm 99.99999% confident no one, including his wife, calls him that. Then you have King Ignoramus here, shouting it out from the rooftops. Brendan has said it so infrequently, which means never, that hearing him say Joseph now doesn't make any sense in any facet. Bapa is deeply pathetic. This is why people hate Brendan, because he's a piece of shit. I swear to God, this was a hard video clip to get through, folks. He's absolutely atrocious. Add this to the pile, boys. Wow, what a loser, eh? God, Brendan's such an asshole. How is this not more transparent? Is Bryan Callen beholden to him that much? Of course, Rinks is. Alimony's a bitch, I hear. By the way, fantastic news. I love it when Brendan's career actually goes somewhere like this with the commentating. That's when the most dishes get served over at PF Chang's from the homeless cats. Yes, I'm talking about the Fighter and the Kid subreddit. Now, Schaub's going to continue to do terribly at the job, be a total dick like he usually is about how well he's doing on the podcast. Then he's going to get fired by Gamebred. Then he's going to try to spin it as his own decision to leave just as he spun the whole Showtime narrative and everything else he's done. I mean, it's clear that Brendan Schaub is so jealous of Bryan Callen being cage side at UFC. I mean, what a piece of shit. Honestly, I hope they all leave him. I'm talking about Bryan Callen, Eric Griffin, and the teenage diddler himself, Chris D'Elia. And why is Callen such a poontang? The dude's a walking vajayjay. Call him out for crying out loud. Just one time. Do it, Rinks. Just do it.
What's up, fam? We are moments away from the most violent show on earth. It's Gamebred, bare knuckle MMA. It's going down. World Heavyweight Championship fight is on the line. JDS, Alan Belcher. It's all going down tonight, and I absolutely cannot wait. Make sure you tune in 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Kick streaming services. Tune in. Violence.
You know, this always cracks me up. The absolute spite that this redact Brendan Schaub must have to actually sit there and pretend like having cage-side seats to a UFC pay-per-view live event directly behind the commentary team of your best friend and Joe Rogan isn't a dream come true for any fight fan out there. I mean, hell, I can't even afford to sit in the stands for an event. I'd kill for that experience, and you know Brendan would sell his own soul to be there. But he has a dogpile on his best friend's experience, Bryan Callen, only because Brendan is no longer allowed at a live UFC event. And if he was allowed, well, he's not going to get the warm welcome that his old pal Theo Von and even Bryan Callen gets because of President Dana White of the UFC. That's right. Maybe you shouldn't have talked a lot of shit about him, Bapa, but Schaub likes to burn bridges everywhere he goes. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, but I want to know what you think in the comment section down below, because honestly, that's only what truly matters, even though we don't matter. But hey guys, do me a big favor and hit that subscribe and like on your way out. I'd really appreciate that, of course. Also, push the notification bell for any new videos that are coming out, and I usually put them out daily, so you don't want to miss out. Thank you so much, guys, from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the best. Love reading all the comments, and god damn it, I appreciate the view. I'll see all of you in the next video.
Like, but the Balenciaga one, Jesus Christ.